I throw lecture on subject compiler design, subject code PCC CS501. This is for computer science and engineering students. I am Konkunjana, Assistant Professor of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. JAS Group, it's a joint venture. This is Module 2 of the subject compiler design, having the subject code PCC CS501. This lecture based on the syllabus of BTech Computer Science and Engineering of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal, formerly known as West Bengal University of Technology. This syllabus is applicable from the academic session 2018-2019. In Module 2 of Compiler Design, students of Computer Science and Engineering of 5th semester will know about lexical analysis. Module 2 has 6 lectures in total. Contents of Module 2 lecture is the role of the lexical analyzer, tokens, pattern, leximis, input buffering, specification of a token, recognition of a tokens, finite automata from a regular expression to NFA, from a regular expression to DFA, design of a lexical analyzer generator. So we will start lecture 1 in this session. I am using digital whiteboard for better dictation. Important points and some reference will be written in this board. Lexical analysis introduction. We will know how to construct a lexical analyzer. To implement a lexical analyzer by hand, it helps to start with a diagram or other description for the leximis of each token. Leximis of each token. What I have told you, leximis of each token. We can then write code to identify each occurrence of each lexeme. On the input and to return information about the token identified. We can also produce a lexical analyzer automatically by specifying the lexeme patterns to a lexical analyzer generator to a lexical analyzer generator analyzer analyzer generator. Okay, and what we have to do, and compiling those patterns into code that functions as a lexical analyzer. This approach makes it easier to modify a lexical analyzer, since we have only to rewrite the effective patterns, not the entire program. It also speeds up the process of implementing the lexical analyzer, since the programmer specifies the software at the very high level of patterns and release on the generator to produce the detailed code. We begin the study of lexical analyzer generator by introducing regular expression, a convenient notation for specifying lexeme pattern for specifying lexeme pattern for specifying lexeme pattern. What do you have to do? You have to, for specifying lexeme pattern. For specifying lexeme pattern. Okay. We begin the study of lexical analyzer generator by introducing regular expression. Okay. A convenient notation for this, we will have to specify the lexeme pattern. We know how this notation can be transformed first into non-deterministic automata and then into deterministic automata. Non-deterministic automata and then into deterministic automata. From where? From non-deterministic automata to deterministic automata. Okay, non-deterministic to deterministic automata. The latter two notations can be used as input to a driver, that is code which simulates these automata and uses them as a guide to determining next token. Okay. So this is about lexical analysis which will be used for this purpose. Now we need to know about the role of the lexical analyzer. Role of the lexical analyzer. Role of the lexical analyzer. Okay, so we have to do that. As the first phase of a compiler, the main task of the lexical analyzer is to read the input characters of the source program, group them into lexemes, and produce as output a sequence of tokens for each lexeme in the source program. What I have told you, main tasks of the lexical analyzer is to read the input characters of the source program and group them into lexemes. Okay. And after that, produce as output. What will be outputted? Sequence a sequence of tokens. Sequence of tokens for what? For each lexeme. In which situation? In the source program. In the source program. Okay. In the source program. The stream of tokens is sent to the parser for syntax analysis. It is common for the lexical analyzer to interact with the symbol table as well. When the lexical analyzer discovering a lexeme constituting an identifier, it needs to enter the lexeme into the symbol table. Where you need to enter into the symbol table. Lexeme into the symbol table. Symbol table. Lexeme into the symbol table. From where to the symbol table. Okay, clear? Now, in some cases, information regarding the kind of identifier may be read from the symbol table by the lexical analyzer to assist it in determining the proper token it must pass to the parser. So these instructions are suggested in this figure. In this figure, these are suggested how to do that. This instruction already we have shown. Now commonly the interaction is implemented by having the parser called the lexical analyzer. Called the lexical analyzer. This is the lexical analyzer. The call suggested by the getNext token. Suggested by the getNext token. And this getNext command caused the lexical analyzer to read characters from its input until until by having the parser call until it can identify the next lexeme and produce for it to the next token, which it returns to the parser, that will be returned to the parser. Since the lexical analyzer is the part of the compiler that reads the source text, it may perform certain other tasks besides identification of lexeme. One such task is stripping out comments and white space. Stripping out comments in white space. Blank, new line, tab, etc. What should be done? Stripping out comments and white space. That means blank, new line, tab, that will be, and perhaps other characters that are used to separate tokens in the input. Separator command character, that will be stripping. Another task is correlating error message generated by the compiler with the source program. Correlating error message generated by the compiler with the source program. For instance, the lexical analyzer may keep track of the number of new line character. number of new line characters. And that is seen, so it can associate a line number with each error message. In some compilers, the lexical analyzer makes a copy of the source program with the error message inserted at the appropriate positions. If the source program uses a macro preprocessor, the expansion of macros may also be performed by the lexical analyzer. Another thing that you need to remember that the macros also be performed by the lexical analyzer. Of macros may also be performed by the lexical analyzer. Okay, so in this diagram, the most important thing that you need to know the symbol table. Okay, this is lexical analyzer and we have to reach to the parser. Okay, we are discussing about this part. We are discussing about this part. This is our lexical analyzer and we have to go for the parser. Okay, so this is about the introduction and the role of lexical analyzer. Thank you.